What's up, guys? Sergio here. So it is September the 16th. It's Monday. It's a little bit after 7. So we're about to kick off a full day of eating. So I'm going to go through my day, show you guys the foods that I'm eating, but also the foods that my son is eating, which is not that fancy, but you'll see. But the big thing is just going to be how I navigate eating my meals while I'm watching him during the day, because it's definitely a little bit different than when you can just eat your food whenever you please. But I'm gonna show you guys how I get all my meals in and then what we do throughout the day. So let's jump right in and let's get started. First thing I'm gonna do is make his first bottle, which is approximately 3 ounces. So let's go make that and let's go wake him up. Breakfast of champions right here. All the nutrients you need right here. Remember when things were this simple? Well, we probably don't remember, but you can imagine things are a lot simpler when you're this age. So we got 3 ounces going here. Gotta make sure we're exact. Looks like 3 ounces. Alright, so we're gonna warm this up, and then in the meantime, we're gonna go wake up little man. So let's go get him. Dad life. Say what's up, dude. Yeah. How old are you now? Say, I'm 2 months old. Just hanging out with Dad. Full day of eating and sleeping and pooping. Alright guys, so first bottle down, that was 3 ounces. So Levi eats every 2.5 hours. So that gives me about 2 hours to get some stuff done and then just back to feeding again. So we run a pretty tight schedule here, but we get it done. We get things done. So I think we're gonna do a little bit of a diaper change, then Daddy's gonna get ready, and then we'll see. Maybe we'll might do a little bit of reading, singing. Who knows? Levi runs the show here. So I will see you guys at the next feed, or I guess I should say my first feeds. What's up, guys? All right, I'm finally dressed and ready for the day. So now I'm going to get into my first meal of the day. Levi is currently sleeping, so I'm gonna hurry up and make breakfast and eat it before it's time to feed him again. So let's go ahead and make that up. All right, there you have it, 80 grams on the nose. All right, guys, so we have the usual 4 boiled eggs, 80 grams of oatmeal, and then a banana mixed in with that. So I know you guys have probably seen this before, especially if you watch my full days of eating in the past, and you might wonder, like, why don't you eat something different for breakfast? And the truth is one, I like it, and two, it's just such a well-rounded breakfast. I mean, you're getting everything you need. You're getting your protein, complete protein from boiled eggs, so it's a very good source of protein. And then you're getting your oats, which really helps to sustain you throughout the day and get you going. It's just packed with plenty of energy, fiber. And then also you have your banana, which also gives you potassium, gives you mainly your potassium, but just helps to fuel your body and just get you ready for the day and get you ready to watch after a 2-month-old that is ever growing and ever demanding. So Levi eats 8 times a day, and so he's only 2 months old, so he's not eating solid foods or anything. But I give him four bottles during the day, and then when my wife comes home, she feeds him another 4 times. So he's eating eight times a day, and babies eat a lot. They're ever growing and they need their nutrients. So it's really important that they eat, and they eat often. They also sleep a lot because they're growing. But he's changing every week and every day, so it's kind of cool to see him develop and just see him go through the different stages. So it's definitely fun. At the end of the day, it's a lot of work, it's exhausting, but at the end of the day, I enjoy it. I enjoy being a father. I enjoy watching over him and seeing him grow. So it does require just a little bit of planning, in order to make sure you're still able to get the stuff done that you need to for the day, but also be able to spend time with your child as well. So making sure that I have structure and that I have my meals planned out like I always do allows me to be successful. So it's just a little bit more planning, but it definitely can be done. So I'm gonna finish eating this, and then we're gonna give him his next bottle, and we'll get on with the rest of the day. So random thought pertaining to milk. What's cool about it? It's kind of like a meal replacement. It has all the nutrients that you need, but it's even more specifically tuned exactly for your baby or for the baby. I think that's pretty cool. Like, we're always trying to come up with these different supplements that can help to support, and unfortunately a lot of times people want these to replace food, and we're just trying to find the simplest thing that we can to make our lives easier. And babies have that in milk. Like, I don't know, I think that's kind of a cool thing. It might be weird to some people to think about, but I think it's actually pretty cool just to think that you have all the nutrients and things that you need that are going to help you grow and get stronger. But anyway, just a random thought. So I'm going to finish eating this now. So I probably have to say that the hardest part of parenting, and at least right now, because I'm not that far into the game, but I'll probably have to say that the hardest part of parenting and try to balance everything else is just not being so structured. So I said earlier that we run a tight schedule, but at the same time, and in any given moment, that can totally go out the window. So I might have certain things planned that I want to get done for the day, but for whatever reason, if he's not going to sleep at the same time, or if he's fussy or anything like that, it can totally change what my schedule was originally intended to be. So it's just learning how to be adaptable and moldable, and how to come up with a new plan on the fly. So I think the big thing is just being okay with your plans not necessarily going the way that you expected them to. But at the end of the day, you have to remember what's most important, and it's about this little guy right here, and him growing and having new experiences and learning, and just being healthy. So at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. So if I don't always get done the things that I want to, that's okay. So that will be my one piece of advice for people who are thinking about having kids, or really just with anything, just trying to be a little less rigid. And still, that doesn't mean that you can't make plans or be prepared, but if things don't always turn out the way that you want them to, don't let that stop you from reaching your goals, because there is always a way. It might take a little bit longer than you expected, but there's always a way. So don't give up. What's up, guys? It's time for bottle number 3. He wants to keep sleeping now. Bless you. Bless you. Now you happy? Yeah? Yeah? So what's up, guys? I'm just chilling, hanging out. It's my usual chill time. Yeah. Alright, guys, so just got done giving Levi his third bottle, so now I'm going to get a snack in. I usually try to get a snack about between 12 and 1, so it's closer to 1 o'clock now. That's just the way it goes sometimes. But for my snack, I'm going to do 1 boiled egg. So yes, this is my 5th egg, and you're probably thinking, man, you eat a lot of eggs, but like I said before, eggs is one of the best protein sources that you can get. It has protein and it has fat, good fats in it as well. So I've definitely increased my eggs since the last time I've done a full day of eating, because I've just found that it's one way to get my fats in and also just to get my protein. So I'm getting another egg for a snack, and I'm also getting some cereal. So this is new, something that I've been adding as of late. So this is 56 grams or about 2 ounces of cereal. This is Honey Nut Chex cereal, what I got here. And this particular cereal is actually not too bad as far as calories. So for 56 grams or 2 ounces, it's about 240 calories. So really, it's actually not bad at all. So I have a little bit of almond milk that I added to that. So it's a nice little snack. Probably I'd say around 240, 260 calories, something like that. You can also see that I did not go crazy when it came to the cereal. It's only 2 ounces right there, so I'm not getting a big old bowl. I did weigh that out, and that's the key. Levi and I are just gonna hang out for a little bit, and I'll probably see you guys at the next meal / feed. Oh, so I'll give you guys another rating on this cereal. So this cereal, actually, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. I really like the texture. I like the crunch in it, and the sweetness. It's not overpowering, but it's enough to just give you that sweet taste, and doesn't taste artificial or anything like that. I believe the Honey Nut Chex, let me check here, I think it's made from, it says naturally flavored, so yeah, it's made with real honey. So it definitely does have a nice little honey taste, kind of like Honey Nut Cheerios, but it doesn't have that oaty taste, because this is corn, I think is the base of it, instead of the oats that I think Cheerios usually comes from. So pretty good, and like I said, not too high in calorie, especially if you're measuring it out. So give it a shot. 5 out of 5. Tastes pretty good. All right, guys, we got Levi's bottle number 4. So this is the last bottle that I'm giving him for the day. 3 ounces. He's ready. I'm ready. So let's eat. So we got 6 ounces of chicken, 12 ounces of Normandy blend vegetables, with a 1.5 cups of rice, seasoned with a little bit of salt and pepper, and also some of this chili lime seasoning. It doesn't have that much salt in it, only 180 milligrams per 1/4 teaspoon. So this stuff is pretty good. It goes really good on rice. Probably will go good on fish as well. So this is gonna be lunch, and then I'm gonna head off to work, and then I'll work out, and then I'll be back here for a snack. So I'll see you guys then. What's up, guys? Finally back from work and the gym. It's about 9:20, so almost 9:30 right now, and I got 2 more meals to get in for the day. Levi and my wife are asleep, so it's just me. Let me show you guys what I'm going to do for my next meal. All right, so for my post-workout snack, we're gonna do another boiled egg, and then we're gonna do some more cereal. Yeah, I know I'm going really hard in the cereal. I'm really on the cereal kick right now. So I'm gonna do another 56 grams or 2 ounces of cereal, and then I will get showered and all that stuff, and then make dinner in about an hour or so. I know you guys will probably want a review. I'm gonna give you guys a review on this cereal as well. My thoughts on the Apple Cinnamon Cheerios are, actually, I'm gonna give it another 5 out of 5. I know both cereals 5 out of 5. And the reason for this is because it really has a nice taste to it. It's cinnamon flavored. Once again, it's not too overpowering, but it's actually gives you a very warm sensation, if that's weird. It gives you like a warm cinnamon sweet flavor. It's very soft. It's softer than Honey Nut Cheerios, and once the cereal's gone, the milk tastes nice and sweet, and it's like a nice little cinnamon drink, if you will. So another 5 out of 5. Good cereal. This one, as far as the calories go, is actually even better than the Honey Nut Chex Cheerios. So check this out. This one is, if you guys can see that, this one is 110 calories per serving. So it's 3/4 of a cup. So the Honey Nut Chex Cheerios was 170 calories for a cup. So when you do the math, it comes out to a little bit less, but once again, not a bad calorie profile, especially if you're once again measuring out your cereal. You're not just doing a whole big bowl of cereal. It actually works out pretty good. So cereal is, like I said, the kick that I've been on, and I've just been really diligent about measuring out my food, and that's really what makes a difference. And that's what makes a difference with a lot of stuff, is measuring out your food. So measure out your food, and that'll keep you out of trouble. All right, guys, as you can see, it is 12:30 a.m. Yeah, pretty crazy, but this is pretty much how a day in the life goes, with having to work at night and then working out afterwards. And then by the time I do some cleaning, sometimes working on videos and this, that, and the other, winds up all working out, and it's what I have to do to make sure I get everything done for the day. So not a big deal. It works out, and it's only for a season. But anyway, this is my final meal. Chicken and vegetables with rice. So I just do a little stir fry action just to make it a little bit more interesting, a little bit different than what I do for lunch. So we got 12 ounces of Normandy blend vegetables, 6 ounces of chicken, and a cup and a half of rice, which I think is about 90 grams of rice. So that is gonna be my last meal for the day. I do add a little bit of salt in there. I do some red pepper as well to make it a little bit more spicy. So that's how I do it. That's a day in the life, and that's a day in the life with Levi as well. Just feeding him and taking care of him, and it's fun. I enjoy doing it. It's funny to look at what I eat versus what he eats, and it would be a lot easier if I could just eat 8 meals a day and just be all liquid calories like that. I do enjoy eating food, but it definitely would save on time. So it's kind of funny to think that I was there at one point and that's all I had was this milk. So it's pretty cool just to compare and see the differences. But anyway, that's going to conclude my full day of eating. So hopefully you guys did like this video. If you guys did like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys have not subscribed to my channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.